13. Miracle foods that reverse muscle loss that your doctor never mentions. Have you ever wondered why some people in old age remain strong and independent? Did you know that there is a silent epidemic devastating the health of millions of elderly people? What if I told you that the solution to this devastating problem may lie in your kitchen? Imagine waking up one day and realizing that you can't get out of bed without help. For millions of seniors, this nightmare comes true due to a silent epidemic. By the time you finish reading this text, approximately 30 elderly people will have been hospitalized. It is a tragedy that is tearing families apart and filling nursing homes at an alarming rate. But what if you found out that there was a way to not only stop this process, but actually reverse it? Groundbreaking research has revealed a surprising truth about muscle loss. Specific foods contain unique compounds that can rebuild muscle mass even after age 70. And the most surprising part is that the number one food on our list probably isn't in your kitchen. However, it has outperformed prescription drugs in clinical trials to combat muscle loss. Let's get started. 1. The Mediterranean Secret: how Greek yogurt regenerates your muscles while you sleep. Unlike regular yogurt, Greek yogurt is an excellent option for the elderly. The protein content is roughly doubled through the straining process. A single serving of 180 grams contains about 20 grams of high-quality protein. The casein protein in Greek yogurt is digested slowly, providing amino acids to the muscles for several hours. This makes it particularly useful when consumed before bed, as it reduces nighttime muscle breakdown. In addition, Greek yogurt is rich in calcium, vitamin D, and phosphorus, which are essential elements for healthy muscles. It contains probiotics beneficial for intestinal health, important for nutrient absorption. The balance of the gut microbiota is also directly related to the regulation of chronic muscle inflammation. Research from the University of Massachusetts has shown that the probiotics in yogurt can reduce inflammatory cytokines. These cytokines are responsible for accelerating muscle breakdown in sedentary older adults. Choose plain Greek yogurt and avoid pre-flavored options with excess sugar. Include it in your diet 3 to 4 times a week, particularly as a nightly snack. A study of adults over the age of 65 showed significant strength gains after 12 weeks. These gains were observed even without changes in the participants' exercise program. But did you know that this is just one of 13 foods that can transform your muscle health? 2. The hidden strategy of senior athletes. Why green leaves are the secret weapon. Green leafy vegetables like spinach, kale, and Swiss chard are crucial for seniors. Its main benefit comes from its high nitrate content, which the body converts into nitric oxide. This compound improves blood flow to the muscles, enhancing nutrient delivery. Research has shown that nitrate consumption increases muscle function in older adults. In addition, these vegetables are rich in calcium, magnesium, and potassium, which are essential electrolytes for muscle contraction. 1 cup of cooked spinach provides nearly 40% of your daily magnesium needs. A lack of these minerals is linked to muscle cramps, weakness, and accelerated muscle loss. Leafy greens are among the main sources of vitamin K, which is vital for protein metabolism. One study highlighted that older adults with higher vitamin K intakes experienced less muscle loss. Alpha-lipoic acid, found in high concentration in these leaves, protects muscle mitochondria. Mitochondria are the powerhouses of muscle cells and tend to deteriorate with age. Protecting them means better energy production for efficient muscle contraction and recovery. The chlorophyll present in leafy greens also has antioxidant properties that fight free radicals. For optimal benefits, consume at least 2 cups of leafy greens daily. The next food contains compounds that activate muscle protection genes that are still little known. 3. The miracle of the small fruits. How berries activate rejuvenation genes. Berries rank 3rd on our list. Its high antioxidant content plays a significant role in protecting aging muscle tissue. As we age, our muscles become more vulnerable to oxidative damage. The membranes of muscle cells are protected by anthocyanins found in blueberries and strawberries. Findings from one study revealed that blueberry consumption improved muscle performance in older adults. In addition, berries influence signaling molecules that help manage inflammation. Chronic inflammation, characteristic of aging, considerably accelerates muscle degradation. Resveratrol, found especially in blueberries, activates genes of the sirtuin family. These genes are known for their role in cellular longevity and protecting against age-related damage. In lab tests, resveratrol increased the lifespan of muscle cells by up to 30%. L-argitannins, present in raspberries and strawberries, reduce the enzymes responsible for muscle breakdown. Studies show that regular consumption of these fruits can reduce biomarkers of muscle catabolism. Include at least one serving of diverse berries in your daily diet. Dried fruits or snacks, due to their natural sweetness, are an alternative to less healthy desserts. The next food contains a substance that literally shuts down the muscle breakdown process. 4. The liquid medicine used 2,000 years ago. How olive oil shuts down muscle breakdown. Extra virgin olive oil offers unique compounds that fight age-related muscle loss. Its anti-inflammatory properties make it vital for a muscle-preserving diet for seniors. The oleocanthal in olive oil works similar to ibuprofen, reducing chronic inflammation. Research has found that oleocanthal inhibits enzymes involved in the breakdown of muscle proteins. In addition, olive oil improves insulin sensitivity, which is crucial for using protein efficiently. Monounsaturated fats also aid in the production of hormones that are essential for maintaining muscle. One study showed that elderly people who consumed olive oil daily had better muscle strength. Squalene, another compound in olive oil, strengthens the membranes of muscle cells. Stronger cell membranes mean lower permeability to toxins and greater resistance to stress. The polyphenols present in olive oil stimulate the production of heat shock proteins. These proteins exert a protective function during the oxidative stress generated by exercise. In the elderly, this protection is especially important for muscle recovery after physical activity. For optimal benefits, consume 2 to 3 tablespoons of extra virgin olive oil daily. Use it in salad dressings, drizzle over cooked vegetables, or use it at low temperatures. Store in a dark bottle away from heat to maintain its beneficial properties. The next food has been shunned for decades, but it's being rediscovered as a powerful ally. 5. The shocking truth about eggs, the most underrated food for seniors. Eggs are considered to be among the most adaptable and cost-effective sources for maintaining muscle mass. The whole egg has an almost ideal combination of nutrients for aging muscles. The protein found in eggs has a high biological value, being effectively used by the body. The amount of complete protein contained in a single large egg is about 6 grams. The leucine present directly stimulates muscle protein synthesis, especially in older muscles. The yolk contains about half of this protein, as well as other essential nutrients. Choline, which is abundant in the yolk, is crucial for the structural integrity of muscle membranes. Choline deficiency is associated with increased muscle fragility and reduced ability to contract. The phospholipids present in the yolk are essential components of muscle cell membranes. These phospholipids facilitate communication between nerves and muscles, essential for good motor coordination. Research has found that eating whole eggs led to a 40% greater muscle response. Cholesterol concerns have largely been refuted by recent studies. Consuming up to 7 eggs per week generally does not increase the risk of cardiovascular disease. Include 1 or 2 eggs in your daily diet, especially for breakfast. Hard-boiled eggs are convenient snacks ideal for seniors with limited energy for cooking. Surprising, isn't it? The next food has already helped thousands of elderly people to regain their strength. 6. The green treasure. How avocado has transformed the lives of the elderly. Avocado is one of the most complete foods for muscle health in old age. Rich in healthy monounsaturated fats, it provides energy that supports muscle maintenance. It contains an impressive amount of potassium, a mineral crucial for proper muscle function. Potassium deficiency is directly linked to muscle weakness and cramps in the elderly. What makes avocados special is their ability to fight inflammation while nourishing muscles. Studies have shown that its bioactive compounds can reduce inflammatory markers in the elderly. The carotenoids act as antioxidants that protect muscle cells from oxidative damage. The lutein and zeaxanthin found in avocados protect mitochondria from age-related damage. The amino acid profile of avocado perfectly complements proteins from other food sources. This complementation improves the total biological value of the proteins consumed in the same meal. In addition, it contains vitamin E, B6, and folic acid, which are important for energy metabolism. Vitamin E preserves the integrity of muscle cell membranes against oxidative stress. Research has revealed that elderly people who regularly consumed avocados maintained more lean mass. For optimal results, consume half an avocado daily by adding it to various preparations. The next food contains a special type of starch that feeds beneficial gut bacteria. 7. The gut revolution. The secret of beans and legumes for strong muscles. Beans and legumes are an often overlooked powerhouse for muscle preservation in the elderly. Its real advantage lies in the unique blend of protein and resistant starch. The connection between gut health and muscle vitality is gaining recognition for its importance. In addition, the fiber in beans helps maintain stable blood sugar levels. Black beans, lentils, and chickpeas are particularly rich in essential minerals for muscle. Iron deficiency, which is common in the elderly, severely affects the use of oxygen by the muscles. The resistant starch present works as a prebiotic that nourishes beneficial gut bacteria. These bacteria produce short-chain fatty acids that reduce systemic inflammation. Chronic systemic inflammation is directly associated with the acceleration of muscle loss in the elderly. The molybdenum present in legumes is a cofactor of enzymes involved in muscle energy metabolism. The phytoestrogens naturally present in legumes help maintain hormonal balance. This balance is essential for the preservation of muscle mass in elderly men and women. Research has shown that older adults who included legumes regularly had better muscle maintenance. For maximum benefit, consume at least 3 servings of different beans weekly. Start with smaller portions and gradually increase to avoid digestive discomfort. If you opt for canned goods, select low-sodium options and rinse them thoroughly. The next food on the list contains a nutrient that can reduce muscle loss significantly. 8. The mini giants. Why nuts and seeds are more potent than supplements. Nuts and seeds offer a mix of plant-based protein and essential nutrients for muscles. Almonds, walnuts, and pumpkin seeds are especially beneficial for muscle preservation. A quarter cup of almonds provides about 6 grams of protein and magnesium. A lack of magnesium is linked to faster muscle loss and more frequent cramps. Walnuts are rich in alpha-linolenic acid, an omega-3 that helps reduce chronic inflammation. Pumpkin seeds are excellent sources of zinc, which supports testosterone production. The vitamin E found in most nuts acts as a powerful protective antioxidant. The phytosterols present in sunflower seeds help maintain hormonal balance. This balance is crucial for muscle protein synthesis, especially in men over 60. Flax seeds contain lignans, compounds that reduce cellular oxidative stress. The selenium present in Brazil nuts is an essential mineral for the muscle antioxidant system. Just 1 Brazil nut per day provides the recommended daily amount of this essential mineral. Research indicates that seniors with higher levels of vitamin E experience less muscle loss. To effectively preserve muscle, regularly consume 1 to 2 ounces daily. Opt for unsalted versions, especially if you have high blood pressure or fluid retention. The next item on the list contains special fats that reprogram muscles to resist aging. 9. The marine gold. How fatty fish are saving the elderly from addiction. Salmon, mackerel, and sardines provide an unrivaled combination of nutrients for muscle preservation. The most important aspect is omega-3 fatty acids, particularly EPA and DHA. These acids considerably reduce inflammation, a factor that accelerates muscle breakdown. A serving of 120 grams of salmon contains about 20 grams of complete protein. The omega-3s in fatty fish increase the sensitivity of the muscles to protein. This means that the protein consumed will be more effective at stimulating muscle development. This is an important consideration for older adults whose bodies become less receptive to protein. DHA, specifically, is crucial for the fluidity of muscle cell membranes. More fluid membranes respond better to nerve signals, improving coordination and strength. Astaxanthin, a carotenoid present in wild salmon, protects muscle cells against oxidation. This powerful antioxidant crosses the blood-brain barrier, also protecting motor neurons. The protection of motor neurons is essential for maintaining adequate muscle innervation. Research has shown that seniors who consumed fatty fish twice a week had less muscle loss. The vitamin D found in these fish is extremely important for the elderly. Consume fatty fish at least twice a week, preferably wild varieties. The next food has surpassed prescription drugs in clinical trials to combat muscle loss. 10. The superfuel that beats drugs. The truth about whey protein. Whey protein is recognized as the most effective food for treating muscle loss. This protein has the highest concentration of leucine found in any natural food. Leucine directly promotes muscle protein production, even in older muscles. Whey protein is especially beneficial for seniors due to its rapid digestion and absorption. One study showed that older adults taking whey protein had 40% better muscle maintenance. In addition to protein, whey includes bioactive peptides that increase blood flow to the muscles. The cysteine in the serum supports the production of glutathione, the most powerful antioxidant produced by the body. Glutathione protects muscle cells from oxidative damage, a process that accelerates with age. The lactoferrins present in the serum have natural anti-inflammatory and antimicrobial properties. These specialized proteins help maintain a healthy gut environment for better nutrient absorption. The complete amino acid profile of whey ensures availability of all muscle building blocks. Research has indicated that seniors using whey protein have seen significant improvements in muscle strength. When combined with resistance training, these benefits increase significantly. For optimal results, consume 20 to 30 grams of whey protein daily. Opt for minimally processed versions with no added sugars or artificial ingredients. The next food has been unfairly demonized, when in fact it may be key to independence. 11. Red meat redemption. How lean beef preserves independence. It's impossible to find a better combination of protein and nutrients than lean beef. A serving of 120 grams contains about 25 grams of complete protein. This protein has an exceptional amino acid profile, in line with human muscle needs. The importance of beef for seniors comes in the large amount of leucine it contains. Leucine is an amino acid that directly activates essential pathways for muscle protein production. It is necessary to consume more leucine with age, as the muscles become less receptive. In addition to protein, beef is also a source of creatine, which is important for energy reserves. As we age, our ability to produce creatine decreases significantly. Creatine is essential for rapid energy production during intense muscle contractions. Meat has a high bioavailability of iron, zinc, and B vitamins, which are essential for muscles. Hami iron, found exclusively in meat, is absorbed 5 times higher than vegetable iron. Zinc is needed for more than 300 enzymes involved in protein synthesis and muscle recovery. Studies have shown that seniors who consumed lean meat saw significant strength increases. Choose lean cuts such as filet mignon or soft drumstick, limiting it to 3 servings a week. Grass-fed varieties provide additional advantages due to the improved lipid profile. This next food was considered sacred by one of the longest-lived civilizations in history. 12. The Inca Grain. How quinoa is reprogramming the muscles of the elderly. Quinoa is truly a superfood for muscle preservation in the elderly. This ancient grain contains all 9 essential amino acids, making it a complete protein. 1 cup of cooked quinoa provides about 8 grams of high-quality protein. What makes quinoa exceptional is its combination of protein, fiber, and micronutrients. Research has revealed that regular consumption of quinoa can improve insulin sensitivity in older adults. Insulin resistance, common in the elderly, is one of the main factors contributing to sarcopenia. Quinoa contains significant amounts of magnesium and iron, essential minerals for muscles. Its relatively low glycemic index helps maintain stable blood sugar levels. Glycemic stability reduces insulin spikes that can trigger inflammation and muscle breakdown. The saponins present in quinoa peel have natural anti-inflammatory properties. Although usually removed in processing, residual amounts still provide benefits. Quinoa contains antioxidants such as quercetin and kaempferol, which protect against cell damage. One study showed that participants over the age of 70 who consumed quinoa increased their muscle strength. For maximum benefits, include half a cup of cooked quinoa in at least 4 weekly meals. Replace white rice or refined pasta with quinoa to maximize its benefits. The next food combines pleasure with powerful anti-aging effects for your muscles. 13. The guilty pleasure that is actually a medicine. The power of dark chocolate. Dark chocolate, with its high cocoa content, represents a remarkable discovery for muscle preservation. This food contains bioactive compounds that exert direct effects on the muscle health of the elderly. The flavonols in cocoa significantly increase blood flow to skeletal muscles. For the elderly, who naturally experience reduced circulation, this benefit is particularly relevant. Epicatechin, an antioxidant in cocoa, has been shown to stimulate new blood capillaries in the muscle. This process, known as angiogenesis, increases the supply of oxygen and nutrients to the muscles. The theobromine present in dark chocolate has a vasodilator effect, improving muscle perfusion. This compound also has anti-inflammatory properties that can reduce post-exercise muscle soreness. The natural caffeine present in cocoa can improve muscle performance during physical activities. Even in small amounts, this natural stimulant can increase muscle contraction strength. In addition, dark chocolate contains magnesium, iron, and zinc, which are essential for muscle function. One study followed elderly people who consumed 20 grams of dark chocolate daily for 3 months. The results showed improvement in mitochondrial function, resulting in greater physical endurance. For maximum benefits, consume 20 to 30 grams daily, with at least 70% cocoa. Opt for products that list cocoa as the first ingredient, and avoid those with additives. Now, let's understand how to incorporate these foods into your daily routine. The power is in your hands. Transform your life starting today. Preserving muscle mass is about much more than looks. It is crucial for maintaining independence, preventing falls, and improving quality of life. By regularly incorporating these powerful foods, you can reverse muscle loss that is considered inevitable. The key to maximizing the benefits lies in combining multiples of these foods into your meals. An ideal breakfast could include eggs with spinach, Greek yogurt, and berries. For lunch, consider a quinoa salad with salmon, avocado, and assorted leafy greens. For dinner, one option would be lean meat or beans with green vegetables and sweet potatoes. Finish your day with dark chocolate and a dollop of plain Greek yogurt. Remember, consistency is key to achieving meaningful and lasting results. In just 6 weeks of following this eating pattern, you will be able to notice measurable differences. Imagine waking up every morning feeling strong, confident, and able to live fully. Imagine being able to play with your grandchildren without fear of falls or injuries. Don't let muscle loss rob you of your most precious experiences and your autonomy. Start today by incorporating these miracle foods into your daily routine. Start with small changes, adding 1 or 2 of these foods per week. Combine this diet with light exercises appropriate for your physical condition. The decision to transform your muscle health is literally within reach of your next fork. What will you choose to put into it today?